Good evening and welcome to our first ever virtual New Artists 2021 exhibition opening and awards ceremony. This year was unique. The pandemic and social distancing protocols presented a challenge to our traditional exhibition process, leading to our first ever digital submissions and online jurying. In 1979, Tri Kappa Epsilon sponsored the first New Artist show. In 2018, the museum's Art League began sponsoring this show and is honored to continue giving area students the opportunity to be recognized for their artistic talents. The New Artist 2021 exhibition is a result of an ongoing collaboration between the Art Museum of Greater Lafayette, the Art League, high school teachers, students, and our various private partners. The Art League of the Art Museum of Greater Lafayette was founded by a group of dedicated volunteers in 1965. Its mission is to support the Art Museum as well as fostering art and artists in the community. Today we have 174 members. We have continued to meet during this pandemic year via Zoom and are looking forward to in-person meetings. The Art League provides scholarships for art museum classes for children, for teens, and for adults. Scholarships are also given to high school students choosing to study the arts in college. Additionally, scholarships are available to practicing art teachers for continuing education. Check our website for information on how to apply. Kendall Smith, Executive Director and CEO of our Art Museum of Greater Lafayette, has words of welcome. Kendall.
Thank you, Grace, and a big thanks to the members of the Art Museum who make this show come to life every year. If you and your families were attending an in-person opening awards ceremony today, we would all be together here in the Art Museum at 102 South 10th Street, seeing your works of art framed and exhibited in our galleries. This is actually the first time in the 42 years that the Art Museum has presented new artists that we didn't have a real-life exhibit with an in-person opening awards ceremony. However, with the hard work of Lori Amick and Scott Frankenberger, this virtual high school art show is as unique and exciting as ever. For over a century, the Art Museum has been bringing fine art and exhibitions and classes for art students to our community. Our support comes from your membership and gifts. You can join online at artlafayette.org for as little as $20 for students and $60 for a family. Membership in the Art League is only an additional $15. So we hope you will help us with your support. In addition to art exhibits, the Art Museum is going to present many special events this year, including monthly musical performances and outdoor movie nights. So check our website, sign up for our free weekly newsletter, and beginning on May 7th, the museum will be open to the public free of charge from 11 to 4 daily. So I hope to see you all here soon. Thank you.
Thank you, Kendall. This year, 187 pieces of art from 12 area schools were submitted. Of those, 113 were selected for this exhibition, and 61 awards of $5,350 are being presented. 2 professional artists carefully reviewed each entry to create this exhibition: Marilyn Buffy Rogers and Grace Benedict. These works collectively highlight the talent, creativity, dedication, and promise of the upcoming generation of our local area artists. Buffy, Grace.
It is always exciting to view a representation of high school student art and to see the variety of work produced. I acknowledge and commend each and every student who submitted work, and to commend the art teachers who have worked with these students. A big thank you goes to the Art League and the Greater Lafayette Museum of Art and the many sponsors who support this show. Art is a means to its own end. It takes commitment to learn the language of art, curiosity to explore its many forms, and creativity and courage to express and communicate ideas and emotions. Keeping art classes alive and students working under the duress of COVID makes the need for art making so vital. As a juror viewing the entries online, I did miss seeing the actual pieces in person and sensing their tangible presence. In all categories, I observed experimentation with the element of color, which brings an immediate and emotional response to the viewer. In photography, it is used descriptively as part of the strong underlying compositions of transparent bottles, as well as other compositions. Color is used to enhance mood and to present a range of values in the many expressive and iconic portraits. Color brings light into nature studies, landscapes, and fantasy pieces. Through materials like fiber, clay, and sculpture, color was explored to create contrast and to bring out surface qualities. Some students used color in subtle, more whimsical ways with muted and mixed tones. On the other hand, black and white photography was well represented, as were well-rendered tonal graphite drawings. Attention to detail and technical proficiency could be found in many pieces. Individual pieces were carefully and intentionally designed to show a strong dynamic of movement. We, the jurors, considered the many ways each artist could come to the realization of their art, knowing there are so many approaches and directions that one could take while solving a visual problem or working with an assignment. How much does chance play when capturing a beautiful moment in time? How much does one's intuition take hold while developing a good design? I enjoyed very much some of the absurdity in the use of subject matter, a punctured eyeball, a still life of a classical Roman bust wearing goggles, as well as the morphing of figures and faces. Overall, these young artists create an impact using the art elements and the principles of design so that we, the viewers, are given a feast for the eye. When a concept is well presented with an understanding of the media and technical skill, the results are pleasing. This public art exhibition reveals the heart and soul of young artists from area high schools. Congratulations again to the participants and the award winners in New Artists 2021. I believe your community will be supportive and help you find your voices as you mature as artists, and I wish you every success in your future endeavors.
Hi, I'm Buffy Rogers, and I've divided my juror statement up into the categories that were given for entering artworks, and I'm going to read those first. In printmaking, I was pleased to see a print with more advanced methods of printmaking. The color blended roll enlivens and lends deep spatial and atmospheric qualities, while the black print on top draws the eye and defines the subject. Unfortunately, there was only one print entered. I would like to have seen more. Drawing. Inventive subject matter, honed drawing techniques on large-scale papers made it a pleasure to view this category. The variety of media in drawing was well represented. Class assignments need softening and inventiveness to make them shine as individual pieces. Painting. Subject matter ranged from personal to political, everyday objects and scenes to fantasy landscapes. The interpretive portraits demonstrated finesse. The collage portraits were quite good and appeared to be almost painted. Textiles. A broad range of textile techniques exhibited surface design, color balance, and scale. The largest piece, a shibori dyed and pieced quilt, had to consider front and back to be complete. In ceramics, the range of ideas and themes explored in ceramics was broad and inventive. Ability and technique and craftsmanship was clearly illustrated in the clean assembly and creative forms. Exploration of art history and various cultures was evident in several pieces. Digital artwork. There was so much potential in this category. Pieces that showed inventive images shone as interesting and amusing. In photography had the largest range of ideas and themes with beautiful images, great technique, and creativity. The storytelling quality of each captured moment is crystal clear. Sculpture included jewelry with creative themes and advanced techniques. Remembering 3D objects are meant to be seen in the round. It's helpful to see 2 or 3 images of each. COVID and me. This category allowed for any and all media. The restrictions of masks marked the majority of the work's ideas. Students were able to use their imaginations and skills to describe their personal identities. It was a pleasure to help judge the New Artists 2021 show. Considering all the constraints students and teachers worked under, there's a remarkable variety of ideas and themes. Quality work showing skill in techniques and use of materials. I would encourage students to use their own source of images in every aspect of creating art. The influence of everything in our experiences is inevitable, but we each have our own interpretive ability. The artwork in this show is a shining example of creativity. Thank you for allowing me to be a judge.
Again, thank you, Buffy and Grace, for your skills in jurying this exhibition. Thank you, all of you, for joining us to view the awards we will be presenting. Before we begin, I would like to introduce Scott Frankenberger, who will share in making the announcements with me.
Thank you, Grace. It's been fun and a pleasure to look at all of these high school artworks. And now on to the awards. The award for Ceramics Honorable Mention for Untitled by Allison Cahoon of Jefferson High School, Heather Teria Teacher. The award for Ceramics Third Place for Looks Can Be Deceiving by Allison Fluke of Benton Central High School, Dennis Massey Teacher. The award for Ceramics Second Place for We're All the Same by Courtney Purgett, Benton Central High School, Dennis Massey Teacher. The award for Ceramics First Place for Steve by Trinity Hull, Jefferson High School, Heather Teria Teacher.
We have a new category for this year, COVID and Me. COVID and Me Third Place for The Faces of COVID by Kelsey Sneeden of Benton Central High School, Dennis Massey Teacher. COVID and Me Second Place, Behind the Mask by Gloria Martinez Nunez of Jefferson High School, Mara Batiste Teacher. COVID and Me First Place for Pandemic Self-Portrait by Todd Lynn of Faith Christian High School, Angela Houst Teacher.
The award for Digital Artwork Honorable Mention for The Delano by Catalina Posada, West Lafayette High School, Verna Yoder Teacher. The award for Digital Artwork Third Place for Chemicals in the Water by Oliver Blazes, Benton Central High School, Teacher Cheryl McMillan. The award for digital artwork second place, Catan Chaos by Alex Ramey, Central Catholic High School, Patrick O'Keefe teacher. The awards for digital artwork first place for The Deep End by Catalina Posada, West Lafayette High School, Verna Yoder teacher.
Drawing category, honorable mention, Mahal Kita by Isabella Austria of Harrison High School, Jen Tordell teacher. Drawing honorable mention, Echo by Leah Francis, Harrison High School, Susan Thomas teacher. Drawing third place, Dissolving Creation by Ellison Schidler of Central Catholic High School, Patrick O'Keefe teacher. Drawing second place, Untitled by Clara Sib, McCutcheon High School, Benji Florian teacher. Drawing first place, Lithopedian, Muhammad Emba Kulili of Jefferson High School, Steve Marin teacher.
The award for the painting category, honorable mention for Under the Sea by Brizeda Diaz, Jefferson High School, Aaron Young teacher. For painting, honorable mention also for Fire and Flowers by Mia Russell, West Lafayette High School, Catherine Kincaid teacher. The award for painting third place for Mosaic Portrait by Alejandra Porras Hernandez, McCutcheon High School, Benji Florian teacher. The award for painting second place for A Fruitful Mind by Raina Maurer, Harrison High School, Aaron LaGuire teacher. And the award for painting first place for Breaking Free by Emmeline Worstel, Harrison High School, Susan Thomas teacher.
Photography, honorable mention for Hidden Ice goes to Erica Peterson of Harrison High School, Jen Tordell teacher. Another honorable mention in photography goes for Renovation to Hannah Wilson, Zoe Core, teacher at McCutcheon High School. Photography, third place, El Contraste de los Hombres by Angelica Pineda Cantu of Jefferson High School, Allie Broach teacher. Photography, second place, Untitled to Gabby Morales of McCutcheon High School, Lindsay Kaiser teacher. And first place in photography for Stripes Forever goes to Joey Siciliano of West Lafayette High School, Verna Yoder teacher.
The first place award for printmaking for Fresh Breath of Solitude by Raina Maurer of Harrison High School, Aaron LaGuire teacher. The award for the category of sculpture, third place for A Galaxy of Possibilities by Michaela Gomez of Harrison High School, Jill Baker teacher. The award for sculpture, second place for Sunrise Bracelet by Lorelei Schmitzer-Torbert of Crawfordsville High School, Kelly Wantuk teacher. And the award for sculpture, first place for Pondering the Gray by Matt Pekarek of Harrison High School, Jill Baker teacher.
Textile and Fiber, third place for Serenity by Madeline Gata of McCutcheon High School, Zoe Core teacher. Texture and Fiber, second place, Aldisa Trascente Weaving by Denise Pedroza, McCutcheon High School, and Zoe Core, teacher. Textile and Fiber first place, Fine Lines by Allie Cohoon of Jefferson High School, Mara Batiste, teacher. Named awards are those awards presented by donors who value the talent and creativity of our local high school artists. These donors have chosen the pieces to recognize and offer a cash award.
The award in honor of Vic Klinker, given by Sheila Klinker, for A Fruitful Mind by Rena Maurer of Harrison High School, Aaron LaGuire, teacher. The Jean McFadden Sladek Memorial Award is for At Dusk by Lily O'Brien of Harrison High School, Jill Baker, teacher.
Artist Own has 2 awards. The first, Breaking Free by Emily Wurtzel of Harrison High School, Susan Thomas, the teacher. The second Artist Own award, The Black Hero Chadwick Bozeman by Xiomara Hernandez, Jefferson High School, Mara Batiste, teacher.
The Glenda McClatchy Art Smart Award for Under the Sea by Briseida Diaz of Jefferson High School, Aaron Young, teacher. The award in memory of Cheryl Knodel, given by Jean Verville, is for Untitled by Cadence Clay of McCutcheon High School, Lindsay Kaiser, teacher.
The Twin Rocker Paper Award is given by Howard and Catherine Clark for Bugs and Planets by Cabry Howitt of Central Catholic High School, teacher Patrick O'Keefe. An award in honor of Luann Lamy by Mary Jo Sparrow, El Decis Tresante Weaving by Denise Pedrosa of McCutcheon High School, Zoe Core, teacher.
The Sarah Risk Memorial Award for Painting is for Forever Rain by Alex Grenage of West Lafayette High School, Catherine Kincaid, teacher. The Ivy Tech Community College Emerging Artist Award is for Hidden Ice by Erica Peterson of Harrison High School, Jen Tortle, teacher.
An award in memory of her daughter, Katie Carroll by Jean Verville, is for Turkey Run by Jose Dominguez Marcias of McCutcheon High School, Lindsay Kaiser, teacher. An award in memory of Gail Brennan Tiemann by Pat Short for Sunrise Bracelet for Laura Leah Schmetzer Torbert of Crawfordsville High School, Kelly Wantuk, teacher.
The Greater Lafayette Clay Guild Award is for Looks Can Be Deceiving by Allison Fluke, Benton Central High School, Dennis Massey, teacher. The award in memory of Grace Hamilton, given by Jean Verville, is for Sunrise Bracelet by Lorelei Schmitzer Torbert, Crawfordsville High School, Kelly Wantuk, teacher.
The West Lafayette Beta of Tri Kappa Award is for Mosaic Portrait by Alejandra Porraz Hernandez of McCutcheon High School, Benji Florian, teacher. Dr. David and Kathy Trout named award for Candy Belush is for Pandemic Self-Portrait by Todd Lynn, Faith Christian High School, Angela House, teacher.
The award in honor of Cindy McCabe, given by Josette Raleigh, is for Untitled by Olivia Blankenship of McCutcheon High School, Benji Florian, teacher. The award in memory of my brother, Ian Fraser Lane, given by Pat Short, is for The Mountains of Glacier by Kinsey Williams, McCutcheon High School, Lindsay Kaiser, teacher.
The Tippecanoe County Commissioners are awarding 2 pieces tonight. The first, Turkey Run, by Jose Dominguez Marcias of McCutcheon High School, Lindsay Kaiser, the teacher. The second County Commissioner's Award is for Breaking Free by Emmeline Wartzel, Harrison High School, Susan Thomas, teacher. We have an award in memory of Marie Henderson. Marie was a past Art League president. She died this past year of cancer. The Art League and the Art Museum are joining together to make this award in her memory. It goes to Home by Colby Phillips of Jefferson High School, Steve Marin, teacher.
The Lafayette Mayor's Award, chosen by Tony Razworski, goes to Turkey Run by Jose Dominguez Macias of McCutcheon High School, Lindsay Kaiser, teacher. The West Lafayette Mayor's Award, chosen by John Dennis, is for Mosaic Portrait by Alejandra Porras Hernandez of McCutcheon High School, Benji Florian, teacher.
The Director's Choice Award, chosen by Kendall Smith, goes for Breaking Free by Emmeline Wartzel, Harrison High School, Susan Thomas, the teacher. The Art League President's Award, chosen by myself, goes for Mother Nature by Reese Brown of Jefferson High School, Heather Terria, teacher.
There are 2 Art League awards given. The first goes to Bugs and Planets by K.B. Howitt of Central Catholic High School, Patrick O'Keefe, teacher. And the second award goes to Incognito by Lillian Johnson of Harrison High School, Jen Tortle, teacher.
And our final award, the Best of Show, goes to
Pondering the Gray by Matt Pekarek of Harrison High School, Jill Baker, teacher.
I hope you all enjoyed seeing these creative works of our local high school artists. This entire exhibition can be viewed through this site. It will be there for you to share with your family, your friends, your classmates. We plan to return hosting this exhibit inside the museum walls next year. To all students, please continue developing your skills. We look forward to seeing your works inside these museum walls. Teachers, thank you all for your continued support to your students and your desire to have their works viewed publicly. I want to thank our private sponsors for supporting the awards presented this evening. I also want to extend personal appreciation and thank yous to Lori Amick and Scott Frankenberger for their work on this committee, helping us set up the virtual submissions, the jurying, and viewing of this event. Thank you all for attending New Artists 2021.